I did read, and again, you can't take this, I mean, with big grain of salt. There have been a couple of leaked reactions to a screening of Superman coming up. We do know he has done a couple of screenings, and not just, and I guess he's done a couple of public screenings now, not just for insiders. And of course, people are already hopping on it, going like, he's going in for reshoots. And James Gunn had to come out and say, well, yeah, that happens with every movie. He goes, just need to tighten it up. He goes, and these reshoots aren't going to be major things. He's like going, having the screenings has helped. But there was something that said, here are anonymous things, reactions. And apparently it's great. And someone said, Nicholas Hoult is just great as Luthor. They say that Rachel Brosnahan is very funny and very sassy.
Yeah.
These are all kind of like, yeah, and of course, Superman is apparently he's great.
Yeah. Well, I was really grateful that this John Campea came out and said something very briefly. I think it was last week, because there was this report that came out from one of these screenings that one insider had talked to Jeff Snyder, the Snyder, who's one of these leaks guy. He makes his business by doing Hollywood leaks, and somebody had talked to him. It was just one person who said, "Oh yeah, it's actually terrible," or you know what? It was just a one source through one source through one source of one person's thing. And then John Campea commented on that, I think, and he said, "Well, I've actually heard the opposite. I've heard that it's fantastic, because he has his connections too, that he's said too much in the past. He's gotten in trouble a few times in the past.
Yeah.
So he's being very careful." I actually heard it's really good. like, thank you, John, for saying that.
I will say that people are ready. And by people, I mean a lot of critics. It's also fodder. It's also story fodder.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are literally, they've got their cutlery out. They are waiting to savage it. It is this thing where they're just like going, ha ha ha, I called it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, everything on its own merits. Let the movie come out. And if it's great and spawns like sequels that are also great, and eventually a Justice League movie somewhere down the line that's also great, and we're still talking about it 15 years from now, then hopefully you'll shut up and just realize that you were wrong.
Yeah.
The people will decide. I mean, critics are important, and I do love to read, reviews, but man, people will decide. If they are tired of superhero movies, then they'll stop going even to the good ones, and that'll be it. And we'll move on to the next zeitgeisty genre. But for now, this is a big year, folks, so shut up. We got Fantastic Four and Superman coming, and I'm not even ready.
We got a new season of Daredevil.
I mean, listen to me right now. And the new season of Daredevil. We're not talking about it right now, because I don't.
Such a strong start. Very strong.
Strong start.
And yeah.
Strong start.